How do I feel about the new Resident Evil movie pictures? I actually like them. I think I'm gonna be in the minority here because I've seen a lot of complaints. But so this is for the Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, which I still think is such a long fucking name, but it's fine. We'll have a look at these images. So a lot of people are a lot of people are really jumping on this. They don't like it. I think even someone earlier said that it looks like a cosplay. I think they got Chris down pretty well. And I don't know. I don't really like. I can understand, like, you know, you look at Jill and you're like, oh, you know, where's her beret and where's her fucking armbands and all that stuff. But I didn't say this is shit. Nah, not you. No. You're not like if I just scroll down to these comments, initially people on Twitter were fucking on this. They were like, this looks like absolute shit. This looks terrible. But no, I agree. A little bit too much obsession on. I think that, like, as much I love Resident Evil. I love the character designs, but, like, you know, you got to remember these designs are from like the late 90s, and I feel like if they're trying to tell a very serious story here in this day and age, if we had Wesker with sunglasses on in this dark mansion, I know it's his iconic thing, but that's the video games, and the adaptation can certainly change things. The adaptation doesn't need to be one for one. My argument, you know, when I was younger, when I was a big fanboy of things, I always wanted adaptations to be one for one recreations, but we've played these games 100 times, and I'm probably going to play Remake 100 times today as well. You know, we know the story back to front. I don't want to just watch something and be like, oh, this. I don't want to just see the game. Yeah, exactly. Like, a lot of these character designs come from the 90s, and you know what? I just, and I think Snake said it best. You know, if you want an exact one for one replica of the games, just go play the games. I can't defend the movies. I think the first two Anderson films are really good. Well, they're not really good. They're pretty good. But afterwards, they're fucking whack. But that's my opinion. Obviously, if you like the films, by all means, right? But people are instantly looking at the costumes, but they're not looking at the background, right? Like, look at this. Like, look at how well they've recreated. They've got the candles from the front of the mansion. They've got the, like, it looks really good, you know? Yeah, cocaine. It's like clearly agrees after the second. It's just a little, yeah, it's like, when I feel like if they stuck with the story that they built in the first two films, because again, I think the first film is pretty good. It's not terrible, it's not amazing, but it's pretty good. And the second one recreates some things from Resi 2, and again, it's a little silly. You know, Alice is like this fucking god mode character who steals the thunder from every other character. But at the end of the day, like, when someone makes an adaptation, that's their take on it. You know what I mean? That's their take on the series. You know, and maybe it's not what Shinji Mikami and his team came up with back in the day, but, like, I'm excited for this, man. At the end of the day, is that Jill in the Resident Evil movies, the live action films, the Anderson ones, some of the costumes are on point, right? They get Wesker's costume down, right? They get Jill's costume looks one for one to the game, but the movies suck. So if we're using that as a scale here to see how good films are, then I could show you pictures of the old films and say, well, these are fucking incredible. These look amazing. But they don't, all right? And I think they got his costume pretty on point, to be honest with you. I think that they all kind of match, you know what I mean? And people are like, oh, well, they're rocking MP5s. Well, yeah, because the STARS team aren't just the police. They're it says it in there, special tactics. They're a SWAT team. In fact, in the games, they get replaced with a SWAT team when they get fired. Right? They're pretty much a like they did such a good job in the original movies at getting some of the characters on point. I'm pretty sure I've never seen the one with Barry in it, but I saw a screenshot of him the other day, and they got him on point. They got his red vest, his red hair, his whatever. This film suck. It's not a good scale. I think their costumes look really good. I saw, like, people yesterday were losing their shit because their hair isn't tied up. Like, what? Who cares? Plus, like, I kind of get the vibe that this is a promotional image anyway. There's something about this, you know, and it's just like, and here's the thing, right? if you're gonna sit here and you got to remember this is gonna be what, like an hour, 2 hour movie, right? Loads of stuff to kind of base it on. If the one thing throwing you off is what they're wearing, or the fucking fact that Claire's hair is down, then you are looking way too much into it, and you are really you need to kind of look at yourself and say, maybe I'm looking at this too much. Maybe I'm looking for a reason to dislike this. And I get it. It's a lot of fun to sit here and bash all this, and I could sit here and say, oh well, Leon's got this weird mustache and da 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 da, but just fucking enjoy the films, man. If you're gonna, if the moment that we get 3 images of this come out and you're instantly like hating on it, just relax, just just enjoy the film. Yeah, exactly. Whinges, just want him. Disney Quarter says no crazies. Explains Lisa Trevor. She looks very practical. Yeah, I fucking love this design for Lisa. It's maybe, again, it's not one form with the game, but I like it though. It looks creepy as hell, and you can see the mansion, you can see the low lighting, how everything looks so fucking old and decrepit. I can't wait for the film to see the moment where they bring her out. But like, in the game, she's wearing her mum's face, and it kind of looks like she's doing the same thing here, I guess. If it hasn't got the exact, I mean, they've even got like the little cinder block handcuffs. You can kind of see her like fingers are all mutated. I'm really excited to see what they bring to it, and a lot of people were saying that, oh well, it looks very cheap, but I think people are forgetting that have they not played Resident Evil 1? That game, like the original games, are like a super B movie. Have you not seen the intro to the first film? I think that if they kind of go for this kind of, like, I wouldn't say it's cheap look, but if they're not going for like an over the top fucking look, I think it looks good. I think that in a way, even if it looks a little cheap, that's paying tribute to what the original game is. They literally, for the very original game, they took actors right off the fucking street, right, and filmed them in a forest. And none of them knew that the product ever came out until years later when fans found them. That's as B movie as you could ever get. You know what I mean? For some reason, I've seen more people complain about these costumes. If you want to look at it at a very complainy kind of mood, you surely pick these costumes. These costumes are very on point. They look exactly like the remake ones. But this to me seems like a promotional shot. Leon's looking directly at the camera. It looks like a promotional shot, which, and even then, they still look good, I'm very excited for this. Although I don't want to say very excited, because at the end of the day, just because of these 3 images, again, the film could still suck, but the film could also be good. What I'm trying to say, and what my point is just, like, if your first thought is to instantly fucking enhance the images and look at every little corner for something to pick at, you're going into this with the wrong mindset. And even if we get an absolute fucking, like, brilliant film, you're gonna like it. Who are these 4 characters supposed to be? They're supposed to be Chris, Jill, Wesker, and someone. Apparently, this is meant to be Richard Aiken, not Barry. So. The thing is, right, is I know that like with the games, I'm willing to let it pass. I'm willing to let it slide. But like, again, it's the middle of the night. Why would he wear, like, if they're making this a very grounded and realistic film? How do we know it's not in his pocket? You can see the barrel to the handle to a samurai edge or a handgun there, And again, like, if you look at the context of the storyline, like, there's been a load of grisly murders. The other team has gone out and is now missing. They're not going to send them out with just handguns, And in the game, you can chalk it up to the fact that they probably, I think even the books say that they left all of their gear on the helicopter and then they got chased by a load of dogs. Hence why they've only got handguns. But maybe things are different here. I think if they're going to flesh out Lisa's story as well, because obviously she was experimented on by the Umbrella team in the Arkley labs and all that stuff. She was basically just like a fucking lab rat. Then that means we're going to see more stuff on the Umbrella employees, and I can't wait for that, because that's what I want to see. I want to see, like, there's so much stuff in the games that you don't see that I want to see. I want to see the labs and all this, but we'll see. We'll see when it comes out in December. And if it sucks, then we can roast it. If it sucks, we can all sit here and roast it because we've got the final product. But I think that to conclude, if you're going to sit here and nitpick the costumes, you know, it's not a good measure, and I think that you're setting yourself up for disappointment. You almost want it to suck, you know what I mean? You can be you can critique it, but to the level that I've seen people just straight up rip down these characters, just bizarre.